Hi guys, coming to you live. Let's start some of our Glorious Primer. Just a pea size amount. Put it everywhere, face, eyes, and everything. Just get my hair out of the way. Just gonna close my pores, fills in fine lines. I'll make sure my makeup goes on even and lasts all day. Hello, hello. Hi, Caitlin. Okay, start my brow liner. Wait for everybody to get on. Just use medium. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Jasmine. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hi, Tara. I paused? Should I pause for anybody else? Hi, Daisy. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Jasmine. Never mind. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Amy. Happy Halloween, everybody. You guys all going trick-or-treating later with your kids or on your own? Anything like that? Hey, Audra. No, it's already November 1st here, but no, I didn't do anything for Halloween. Trick-or-treating was Saturday here on base. And, I mean, I don't have any kids to go trick-or-treating with, and I'm not a big partier, so no parties for me. Hey, Tara. You're all better, Galen? Or it's all better here? Which one? At work? It's normal Monday, right? That's not candy. That's what I used to do, or usually do, but there's no trick-or-treatings in where I'm at, like, because I'm in like a tower of apartments, if that makes sense. And they don't come up to the towers to do that. No, my God, my cat would kill me if I tried to dress it up. Trick-or-treating was 28th, yeah. It was Saturday for here, whatever day that was. Hi, Cynthia. Right at a glow rage? Wait, my kids' costumes like they'd fit right. Oh, glow rage? Oh. That's too funny. I don't even think I know what that would look like. It's funny though. Kids Halloween party? That sounds fun. Hopefully it was chill. Were they young kids? Hey, Audra. My brows do not like me lately. I really think I need to like tweeze them or wax them or something. They're like out of control. Hey, Ladina. What's your guys' favorite Halloween candy? Or candy in general? I don't know if I could say the favorite, but I'd probably have to say it's Reese's. I love Reese's. I know, I always loved like the themed ones, you know, when, you know, it's pumpkin for Halloween, or like, you know, Santa for, do they do Santa for Christmas? I don't even know. Whatever they do. Maybe it's a Christmas tree? I think it's a Christmas tree. Or like an egg for Halloween, or, oh my goodness, for Halloween, for Easter. You know, they always do the themed ones. Those are delicious. Too scared to take them out because the clowns? Oh, that sucks that they're spoiling our fun. Yeah, I tried that the other day, and when I have little hairs, I swear, at least for me, when I'm looking at them close on camera, I probably couldn't see, when you see little hairs, you see them more when I put the concealer on. So I just need to get rid of these other little hairs around me. That's the problem. It's just, they need to be dealt with. That's what's going on. Hi, Cassie. I was gonna wax them today and I totally forgot. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Yanira. Happy Halloween. Yeah, I didn't buy any Reese's because I know, like normally, like, I buy candy for the kids, like, that I pass out candy to, but I really buy it for me. Like, I buy the best candy because I buy it for me, and then I take whatever I want, like, and eat it throughout the whole night. Like, literally, like, my dinner, usually on Halloween, is just candy. So I'm glad that I don't have trick-or-treaters because I didn't buy any candy because I knew I would eat it all. Reese's Buttercups are the candy? Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. That is the candy. Wait, I'm confused why it would be one or the other. They're the same thing. Any sour candy? I'm totally a chocolate person. I like sour candy, like I love, you know, sour worms or Sour Patch Kids, but I love chocolate. Like, chocolate's like my life. When you put that peanut butter too, I die for. Coconut creams? I like coconut in general, like Almond Joys and stuff. I don't know what coconut cream is though. Yeah, that's hard, Tara. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, like, literally, like, I probably, like, just devour, like, 20 Reese's, like, and that would just be life. It'd be fine. Like, I have to, like, not look next to me when I'm checking out at, like, the grocery store or whatever, and not look near there. Like, typically when I try to go to the grocery store, I try to just go down the self-check, because there's not, like, Reese's right there that I want to get. It's bad. Just gonna throw some gel in it, keep these brows in place. Maybe. If they want to cooperate. Are you talking about Reese's Pieces? Yeah, Reese's Pieces and Reese's Cups are different. But yeah. Hey, Mandy. But yeah, if I said Reese's Pieces, I would have said Reese's Pieces, not Reese's Cups. Yeah, Reese's Pieces is not. There's no chocolate in that, so I need chocolate in my life. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Christina. Awesome. Almond Joy cookies. See, the thing is, my husband hates coconut, so I never cook anything with coconut, but I love coconut. I love coconut. Hey, Melissa. My husband loves putting anything in the freezer. Like, he put Reese's in the freezer, any kind of dessert, or not dessert, candy, and I like it warm. Like, probably my Reese's, like, I like them, like, not like hot, but like room temperature, like when they're melting your mouth. Like, even for Kit Kats, I like them warm too. But he always likes it cold. That's funny. No plans today. I think the themed peanut butter cups. Kind of icky. Oh, no. See, there's more peanut butter in it, which is what I love. Like, they're bigger, fatter, and sweeter. That's what I love. And they, like, melt in my mouth. And they're bigger. I think that's why I like. They're bigger. I love the theme ones. Have you guys ever seen those big, like, pound size, like the huge ones? Yeah, we got those years ago. It was bad. I mean, not that we ate it in one sitting, but I swear, practically, if I really didn't care about anything, I probably would have. But I knew I would have regretted it if I tried to. Yeah, I wish I knew what coconut cream eggs were. You're not talking about, like, the Easter cream eggs. Isn't that? That's not coconut, is it? I don't even know. Oh, see, I buy it ahead of time because I want to eat it normally. But this year, I didn't buy any. I was super proud. Except I make, like, a dessert in my house, like, every other day. It's bad. That's why I wanted to come on. Made sure to come on early for trick-or-treating. Hey, Celine. Patsy. No, are they good? See, I'm not, yeah, again, I'm not a Pieces person, but if it's in the cup, maybe. Because I definitely need my chocolate. That's funny, Cheyenne. Yeah, are you talking about, Ashley, are you talking about the themed ones? That's what I love, the Reese's. Hey, Patty. No, not a scary person. I don't like scary movies. I don't like scary anything. At all. Hi, Celine. Yeah. Like, I keep seeing the themed ones and, like, want to buy them. But, like, if I buy a 2-pack, I'm going to eat those 2 in, like, half a second. And those are, like, a couple hundred calories and, like, 20 grams of fat per one. So I try to avoid it. If I can not get in my house, because as soon as in my house, it's all over. But if I can try to not get in my house, it's good. Awesome, Nikki. Yeah, awesome. We got the blue lipstick. I know, I'm trying not to think of this. I just ate before I got on here, so hopefully I don't want Reese's right after this. Too rich for you talking about the Reese's? Okay, so let's actually do makeup, maybe, you know, one of these days. Okay, so I'm doing orange, and I haven't tried this, but let's just do it. So I'm gonna do like a smoky eye with like orange here and black on the outside, because, you know, I feel like black and orange is Halloween. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if it looks good together. Yeah, no, I'm like a total sweet tooth. Like, I love everything else. Like, I love pasta, I love bread, but I can kick those out. Like, you know, if I want to kick those out of my diet for a little bit, I can do that. Trying to kick sugar and chocolate out of my diet, that's like impossible. I can try, but it doesn't happen. I can maybe ration, maybe, but it's still hard. Sure. Yeah, I love Almond Joys too. I just don't get them that often at all. Oh, what color am I using? This is called Corrupted. It's a matte black. Oh, you know what? I was gonna do a brown blending color first. You know what? Let's do that. It's not too late. I forgot what I was doing with everything. Okay, wait. What color? Let's do Beautiful. Brown blending color. It's great to do. Oh goodness, dropping stuff. Before. Where's my angled brush? Where's my angled brush? I think it's over there. I got it. I haven't learned much Japanese yet. I'm hoping to more soon. Just a couple words. Yeah, hangry, yeah. I need my sweets all the time. Is that the orange red smashing? I forget. I love that one. That's my favorite of the reds. I've done that a lot. You can do it. I mean, I might do that later today too. I'm not positive what I'm doing for my lips yet, but hi, Wendy. But I've done that like 4 different times on here. Like, I love that red. Yeah, I just try to keep, if I don't want something or don't want to eat something, it can't be in my house. Because if it's in my house, I'm going to eat it. No ifs, ands, or buts. So the problem is if when I'm like craving that when I'm at the grocery store and actually buy it, then it's all over. Because I can get over it if it's not home, if I'm not home with it. Yeah, that makes sense. If I have kids in the future, I'm stealing all their Halloween candy. It's beautiful for a blending color. Be easy when you have like a palette like here first to blend up the black. Yeah, Nikki, just if I don't do it today, I'm not sure what I'm doing for my lips yet. You can look at it. Just look through my old videos. I love that color. Because I'm not a red lip person, but I really like the orange red for like fall and stuff too, especially. Oh my god, I've made that twice since I posted it. With smaller size cookies. I didn't do like jumbo size, but I've made that twice. I went about 10 minutes after making that post and I was sitting there watching TV. I'm like, nope, I need to make it. I'm making it. And I was like, I couldn't wait any longer. And my husband's like, seriously? I'm like, yes, I need it in my life. If I see a dessert on Facebook and I want it, I make it that day. As long as I have the ingredients, which, you know, who doesn't have the ingredients for cookies in their house? Oh goodness, Charlita. Did you put chocolate drizzle on top? That's how I like them. You guys have like the Rice Krispie treats that have like the triple chocolate, like it's chocolate with chocolate drizzle and chocolate chunks, like the actual Rice Krispie treat brand. Yeah, that is the type of Rice Krispie treat that I like. Why? I mean, I was just about to say why, but it's Halloween. That makes sense why. So why are we talking about desserts? I'm just gonna get myself hungry. My husband does not have the same sweet tooth as me. It's like once in a while, and he likes way different desserts than I do. I like warm cookie desserts, and he likes everything cold, which I like cold desserts too, but I prefer like warm cookie, warm brownie, lava chocolate cake, those kind of things. And he's like, I like ice cream, of course, but he's like cold desserts all the way. Doesn't like anything warm. If it's brownies or cookies, he has to have it cold. Like, he can't have it warm. I'm like, weird. Weird. Yes, I put bronzer on my lips. Yep, it's just like a nude. I prefer, if I'm gonna do that, I like sunset the best on my lips. That's awesome, Charlie. Can anybody explain that? I'm trying to explain. I'm not good at words sometimes. Like, it's a transition color? Like, to transition from very dark to, like, the white of my skin. I don't know how to explain that better than just, it's what blends it together. So you don't just have black to white, you know? Oh yeah, the warm stuff, yeah. Oh yeah, right out of the oven. When they're like falling, like you pick it up and they're like falling apart, they're not even like solid yet, that's the best. Nachos sound freaking good too. Oh, I love me some nachos. Any kind. I'm getting hungry, what the heck? Like an in-between color, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's the back of it, yeah. I was like, I'm trying to think, cause like transition, blending. I just got too busy talking about desserts that I got ahead of myself. I know, get hungry, right? Some nachos sound good now though. Some loaded nachos or... I have like a soft pretzel craving like every freaking day too, recently. And because like I really want the ones, you know, like, I don't know, with like the bowling alleys and or like at an amusement park. But they don't have anything like that here, so I can't really get over that craving because I can't go anywhere to get it, you know, with that nacho cheese. That's what I love. I'm not a pie person. And I don't like apple stuff for some reason. I'm a chocolate person. That's just me. I know a lot of people, like my brother's a big pie person. Especially like apple pie and stuff like that. But I'm like, I'm not into pies. I like pecan pie maybe. And pumpkin pie only like on Thanksgiving. I do, yeah. I love me some cheesecake though. Once in a while. I'm really super like into hot desserts though. Cheesecake's like the one dessert that I can't devour a million of because it's super rich, you know? Or fudge. Well, there's the grocery store here, and I can buy anything like to make, but when it comes to like, obviously, there's not restaurants like off base. So if it's not on base, it doesn't exist. So like soft pretzel is not like a I guess, normal thing. Okay. I feel like I'm not blending up properly. Probably because I need to put the base color on my eyes, and then it'll maybe look better. Coconut cream pie. You love apple pie, Amy? I know a lot of you love apple pie. I like apples like to bite, and I like applesauce, but I hate anything else apple related. I have no idea why. Like I like the topping of apple crisp. Like my mom always makes like apple crisp, and I like to just eat the top breadcrumbs part or whatever crumbs part. But I don't like warm apples, and I don't like apple cider or anything like that. It's weird. I don't know why. Don't know where it came from. Happy Halloween, Kathy. Wait, what did I miss the Patsy said? Oh wait, okay. Sorry, I missed the question. Whenever you spent the $90 to get your kit, you started your business. How long before you earn your initial money back? Oh, that's totally up to the person. Everybody's different. I have no idea for me. I did not start the business right away though. I bought it just to get the discount, and then I just slowly started sharing it with friends and family. I didn't care about that like that wasn't an investment for me, because for business, like people who want to just join for the business, it is, but for me that just wanted to join to get a discount on my makeup and to get an awesome kit at a deal, for me it was just an awesome kit at a deal. So I didn't try to get my investment back. If I tried, I probably could have quickly, but some people can get it back that day. Sometimes it could take a year. It depends what you do. So it's totally up to you. I definitely like apples like to eat, like dipping in peanut butter or chocolate or caramel, you know, any of that kind of stuff, but not warm. I don't know, there's something about it. Yeah, I don't like my apples cooked. Yeah, that's exactly it. I don't know what it is, but I know a lot of people, like my whole family, that's what's weird. My whole family loves like apples and apple crisp and apple pie. And I'm just like, I'm good. I don't know why. Okay, where's my rose water? So I got Giddy, which is our orange, in the top of here, and I'm just squirting with some rose water to make it into a pressed pigment. Just make it more pigmented because it turns into a pressed pigment. Definitely need some more. Yes. Yes, Nikki. Yes, Jordan, that's exactly what it has to do with. Every individual's different. So I definitely 100% am not able to say how quick it would take for you. I'm not even allowed to either, because that would be some kind of income claim if I said like, oh, you're gonna get your money back in this amount of time. I can't. Oh, if I say that and you didn't, then I'd be making some kind of claim that, you know, may not happen, but it could easily be done. Hi, Kelsey. In the kit, if you go to uniquebeautybykayla.com, you can click the shop and you can view everything that's in the kit. But you get a lot. You get a lot of samples, of course. Mascara, of course. Shine cloth, makeup removers, a palette, cream shadow, 2 lip products. But yeah, what's nice is there's no commitments after joining. So you can totally just get the kit and run. You can get the kit and use a discount for yourself. Kind of totally up to you. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I'd already told some people, because like, if you guys didn't know, I tried the pressed powder before I joined. I fell in love with. That was like my favorite product. Still my favorite product. Like I need that every day of my life. My But I told, you know, a bunch of people, like, even before I joined, like, how much I was in love with this new powder. And then that was the only product I tried. Then as soon as I tried the mascara, it was, like, all down from there. I'm like, okay, let's tell everybody I know about this because this stuff's amazing. Last year they did a Black Friday deal. If they do, I wouldn't know till the day of, and it would be just for that day. Last year, I have no saying for this year, I have no idea. But last year was like a collection type thing. Like, it was like a few products put together. You might have gotten a bag, I can't remember. And it was just a deal. So it's kind of like they got a new collection for the day, but it was smaller than our current collection. It's just a couple products. Oh my goodness, I hate that because I close his eye when I do it, I can't see what I'm doing. I feel like I move this mirror. Can't choose a favorite? Favorite what? Like product? The powder and the mascara is what I don't go literally a day without using. So that's how it becomes my favorite, because it's like most used, if that makes sense. Yeah, product. Mascara is your favorite? That's awesome. Oh, that is true. The skincare line, yeah, that is true. I don't go a day without that. That's all. That might be it. Okay, then maybe let's do skincare as a separate then. Because, yeah, I can't go without skincare either. Oh my goodness, definitely. Can't even tell you how much my skin has improved since I started using Younique. Did I try the mascara? Love the mascara. This is my Halloween inspired look. I wouldn't wear this any other day. It's a little bit different for me. I like orange, and I sometimes like smoky eye. I'm not big into smoky eye, but together it's not a normal look for me. So this is definitely Halloween for me. People say that you gotta use it the side. Okay, so A, it's gotta be stored down, and then, what color is this? Okay, let's just use it because we're going into using it anyways. And use the side. That's what I use more than the tip. Like, seriously, this is my favorite. Especially because I've tried in the past. That's why I didn't used to use liquid liner, and I like that it's a felt tip. I guess if you don't like a felt tip, that's different. But I like that felt tip, I don't mess up as easily. With other liquids that, like, you know, you dip it in like a jar or whatever and then put it on, or like anything that's like super liquidy, that's like really hard for me to work with, at least. Because if I shake, like my hands shake just naturally when I try to apply, like it's really hard for me to keep a steady hand. So when I would use that, it would go everywhere. Like I could not keep a straight line. And this, I can keep a straight line because I can mess up a little bit, and it does, like if I shake a tiny bit, it doesn't really get crazy messed up. Like if anything, it's just a tiny bit thicker than I wanted or something like that. So that's why I really like this. So I guess it depends where you're coming from, but if you're new with wings, this is like your lifesaver. And definitely use the side. So when I come in, I come down and use the side. So I always come down and then I come over. And I only use the very tip if I'm extending my wing just a little bit. I don't just go through with just the very tip. I like the sides more. And then when I come in through here, I do the sides. Like I do the side of it. if you can see, like I'm using the sides, not just the very tip, because the very tip is very thin. So if you're gonna use just the very tip, you're gonna get a very, very thin wing. So I get that all the time, but I guess it depends. If you're like really good at wings already, maybe it's not for you. But if you're a beginner, this is like 100%. I mean, I was super scared of wings until this, because I've tried it with those other things and those just scare me. Audra, well, as I've said before on here, mascara always has to do with your base lashes. If you have no lashes, you're not gonna get crazy lashes. You're gonna get longer than your other mascara. I've never had anybody that says it gives them less length than their other mascara, because the way the fibers are loose. They literally just attach to your lashes on top of the gel, so they're gonna give you more length and volume. I'll show you how I apply it if you haven't seen me apply it when I'm putting those on. But it's impossible for it to not give you more length and volume, unless you find something that has fibers similar, but I'm pretty sure ours are patent fibers, so. But the only thing is, obviously, you're not going to get the same as my lashes if your lashes are different. There's people that have longer lashes than me that get longer lashes. So it always has to do with what your base is. Awesome, Darlena. See, yeah. Well, this is definitely black for me. I don't know. I find it very, very black. But yeah, I can't deal with the paintbrush. Like, I can't. Even now. Like, can't. Show other people's. Those are... Yeah, okay, so, but I always mention that. So if you don't like felt tip, you should know that ahead of time. But if you're a beginner with wings, seriously, it's super easy to work with. Sarah, I think that's good. I don't really know what you meant by that. I'm a little confused. Oh, all our products, okay, you haven't tried the mascara, Hannah. I was just reading your thing. All our products are hyperallergenic, and our mascara is ophthalmologist approved and approved for contacts, and it's hyperallergenic, so it's good for sensitive, skin, all that kind of stuff. I think you should try it. You got 14 days. If you don't love it, you can return it. But the gel, I love. I can do a big sniff. It doesn't make my eyes water. It doesn't have a smell. That's like literally more than the fact that the mascara gives my lashes the longest possible length. The fact that there's no chemicals and my lashes aren't being damaged at all, that's what I love. I love that my eyes don't water when I apply it, all that kind of stuff. So on top of that, that is my favorite part because it is amazing. I don't want to go back to another mascara just for that reason. Like, even if you're just going to use the gel, gel's just like, I mean, the gel even applies better than my other mascaras did, but you can even just use the gel if you don't like the fibers. Oh goodness, Kayla, buddy. Yeah, if you're just learning, if you are already mastered the wing, maybe you don't need this. But I don't know, if you're not mastering the wing, definitely way easier than, because everybody's like, oh, I was scared of wings. I think it's because the people who say that, at least, I think it's because you guys are used to like the ink ones. That's why I was so scared of wings too. But then this one I can like mess up. Let me actually finish doing wings because I like them a little bit bigger than that today. But I can mess up or shake a little bit, and I don't have to be super steady hand, and it's fine. It's not, not the end of the world. Yeah, Audra, watch how I do it to make sure you're doing everything right. If your lashes are naturally really long, that's a great thing. Honestly, you also just use the gel. The gel's amazing. Like I said, there's no chemicals, so it's really not bad for your lashes at all. It's not going to damage anything, and you can actually, like, see that your lashes will fall out less throughout the day. I don't really find like my lashes used to fall out a lot. Like if I rub my eyes, my lashes would fall out. Like in taking off my old mascara, like, you know, you get raccoon eyes. That's what I love about this mascara. You're not gonna get raccoon eyes at all. It's water resistant, so you can get wet, you can go in the rain, you can do whatever, even if you just end up using the gel, and it's not gonna go anywhere. It doesn't go down your eyes, like at all. It's awesome. It's not waterproof though, so it's easy to come off. Just don't, like if you get wet, just don't wipe your eyes and it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, Nikki, that's a great thing too. Yes, mascara to get off with either, I don't have it here, wait. Do I have them? Oh yes. With either our Shine Makeup Remover Gloss, or you can just use a normal cleanser, your normal face cleanser, and it comes off totally fine. Let's do this other eye. My blink. I struggle sometimes to keep my eyes open for so long. Even enough. And it's totally up to you, but like I'm the kind of person, like if it's not perfectly even, I just kind of leave it. If I try to go back and forth between my eyes, I mean, I'm gonna end up with crazy thick wings and it's gonna take me like an hour to fix it, so I don't do that. I just realized I need to exfoliate these lips, so we're gonna do that now. The lip exfoliator is amazing. Today is the last day to get this free with three of our liquid lipsticks. Okay, you get, I just happened to pick up the blue one, but there's not just blue. There's 10 different colors. You get 3 of our liquid lipsticks. It's free for still just till the end of today though. What am I doing? Black liner. I wanted to use the pencil on the bottom. All our liners too are smudge proof and water resistant. So you can cry with our liners and they don't go out on your face, nothing like that. It's just not that I'm promoting trying to cry, but there's nothing wrong with crying. No, I didn't use tape. I just did smaller. Like I used to, okay, so when I first got the liner and first was practicing, I would just do like a little line on the top. No wings. And then I just slowly started to do a little bit wings, a little bit wings, a little bit wings. And then as I was starting to do wings, I like saw somebody, I don't even know, do it this way from the outside coming down. And I was like, that changed my life. I was like, okay, I need to do that. And as soon as I started practicing doing that, it got so much better. If I try to go out and just go out, I always started going down instead of up. Or I'd go up too much on one side and not the same on the other. So I find I can get the most even if I come straight out, because I like them kind of like, I mean, I guess this is a little bit more lower than normal, but somewhere around where, you know, it goes straight out to the end of the brow. This one's a little lower than normal, but it's okay. Around there. Hi, Sarah. Have you tried our pencils? Waterline's a little bit different, especially if you have, I don't know, teary eyes in general, like your eyes water a lot. Your waterline's different than like right below it. But that's why I kind of put it a little bit below my waterline and my waterline. But in general, like, yeah, I guess it doesn't stay like 100% my waterline throughout the day, but majority, like basically. But your waterline, just because it's wet in general, it's harder throughout the day. Hi, Sydney, thank you. Okay, mascara time. Let's get this hair out of the way. It's a big tip because there's always like stuff on here and I always get in my hair if I don't keep my hair out of the way. Okay, so this is how I start. To get the most length and volume, I put one quick coat. I blink it on too. By blinking it on, it's going to curl your lashes. So do one quick layer on each eye. Yeah, exactly, Amanda. You guys should try it my way. I know. It makes it so much easier to make them as even as possible, at least. But life's not about being perfect. Your makeup doesn't have to be perfect. Just close enough. But it makes them way easier to be closer. So as you can see, my base layer does nothing. But we're gonna keep going. That's why I do that. Get any chunks off the end. I know I love this mascara. But even if you have really long lashes, it's still great for your lashes just because there's no chemicals. There's no like harsh Sharpie smell, anything like that. I personally just put the gel on the bottom. So like the occasional day, like, I mean, I usually use fibers like seriously 99% of the days, but like once in a while if I have no plans, not even coming on live, and I'm just going to the store, okay, I'll just put on just the gel. But I love me some fibers. So I'm making sure to put plenty of gel on to start spreading your lashes out. You can also then, not with this point, take a lash comb and spread them out even more. Do another coat and make sure there's plenty of gel. Also, this is about the same length as my lashes look, if not shorter, when I don't use our mascara. So do you see how my lashes look in general? So this is how it would be if I just used any mascara, not our mascara. Then you take the fibers when it's still nice and wet, roll them back your hand. If you guys aren't doing this, do it. Unless you have a way that you like it without doing it. But it presses them down if you saw that. So you don't get too much on your lashes. And then you apply them just mid to ends. Don't go too close to the base. There's no reason to go too close to the base. It's more about getting that length and a little bit of volume. And you can see what that does. And then, of course, after I seal with the gel after, it's going to get you more length and volume. But seriously, like, that's such a difference. Oh yes, Charlene. Yep. I've said that before too. To use a blow dryer. Yes, I just don't do it on here because I feel like a blow dryer would just sound annoying, and I don't think my plug is close enough to do a blow dryer. But yes, what you can do at this point too is do gel, fibers, and then go through with the blow dryer. Close your eyes, obviously, and blow dry your lashes up. It curls them and it'll seal those fibers in. I don't always, like, you know, it definitely works good for me, but for me, it works fine without that trick too. So either way is gonna work. But if you have trouble sealing the fibers in, super great, quick tip to go on with your lashes. And then you would go through and seal with the gel after you do the blow dryer. You have to use gel after the fibers. You should, Cynthia. It definitely works better for me than any other liner I use, and I love, like, black on the waterlines and mascara and foundation was all I ever used before Younique. And I've tried a lot of liners, and this definitely stays the best. It's hardest to stay on your waterline, but it's definitely, anything that you put below your waterline is not going to go anywhere because it's definitely smudge proof there. Most is made, Hannah, in the US, but it depends on the product. Some are made different. Our mascara is definitely made in the US. I don't want to say everything because that's a lot of products. Our bronzers are made in Canada. They all say right in the back. Our bronzers, I think, are made in Canada, whereas I don't feel like you can see anything in here. But on the back, it says for all of them. Our liquid foundation is made in Italy. A couple more products are made in Italy. Some in Germany. I think something's made in Mexico. It might be a little bit more is made in Canada. But most of the products, and the products that we basically started with, was all made in the United States. Nothing's made in China or anything like that. That's the biggest question I get a lot. All the products are labeled like on the back of them, and most are in the US. So like all our beginning products include like the mascara, I'm pretty sure the primer. Yeah, primer, most of our skincare is made in the States. All our pigments, like that kind of thing, is made in the States. But like as we started expanding to new countries that we were just expanding to in general, our products started being made in different countries as well. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this eye right now, and then I'm gonna go back, reading our comments. To not get it on your here, just tilt your head back, and you should wash your gel wand once or twice a week. Just the gel wand, not the fibers, please. And this can go for honestly any mascara that you use at home. You use other mascaras too. You can just rinse it under hot water, like the hottest setting, 15-20 seconds, something like that, till it runs clear, and it'll get rid of any like thickness that's on the wand, and it's basically especially great just to clean your wand, because when you think about it, you should clean your tools once a week. If you didn't know that, you should clean your brushes once a week. It's basically the same thing, because this is still just a tool, and you think it just kind of sits in the product. Of course, why wouldn't you want to clean it? So it's just water though, no soap, no nothing. And then you don't have to dry it off, just kind of tap it off, and you can put it right back in the gel tube. Okay, so you can kind of see the difference. This gives more length and volume. Obviously, I haven't even sealed them in with the gel. Again, the fibers are really just what gives me the most length and volume. Like, I can't even imagine anything coming close. Like, even with like 20 layers of other mascara. And I like that it gives me more volume too. Thickens them up. My lashes have a decent amount of length to them, but they're definitely thin. Okay. Thank you, Don. I want to wait a second while I go through these comments. That's when you call them in between gel and fibers. That makes sense. Rayon fibers. And what's nice is our pencils like seriously last forever. I got this in my presenter's kit, and I gotta look at the exact date, but around the 15th of November last year. Okay, I got this in my presenter's kit. Where's one that I haven't sharpened? I don't think I've sharpened the purple one. I've probably only used it once. Okay. I use this at least a couple days a week. At the beginning, like when I first joined, I was using it every single day. Like, seriously? That's how long. Like, it lasts. $15. Almost a year. And I've used it like a million times. No, Younique doesn't have samples because there's a money back guarantee. So if you don't love it, you get a full refund. Hey, Shell. You can just return it. You have up to 14 days to return and up to 90 days to exchange your products. Yes, exactly, Charlene. Okay, so let's go back through with the gel and seal these fibers in. Super important. I usually do about three coats. Get some fibers there. Sealing the fibers in is super important. Always swirl your tube. If you pump your wand, you're going to dry out your mascara. Again, that goes for any mascara at all. And also, if you get a product, like a mascara or anything, try it more than one day. That's the biggest thing. Especially the mascara, it took me a couple times to get used to. But then as soon as I figured out, like, to roll the fibers in the back of my hand, that helped a lot, too. But everything just takes a couple days to get used to. And when it comes to skincare, your skin takes 2 to 3 weeks to get used to any new products. So if you get skincare, literally start it that day and use it every single day for those 14 days. Don't judge it off of 2 days, anything like that. Don't say, oh, it didn't clear up my acne right away, or my skin didn't feel different after 1 day. Your skin takes a little bit to get used to new products. And it actually goes for new foundation too. Skin takes time to get used to it. So use it every single day those 14 days. Don't just be like, hey, I tried it once, I'm going to return it. You have 14 days to use it. Why not use it for 14 days? You know? Do you want to just stick right together? There we go. Okay, that's the result I get from mascara. Yes, really bad. No, well, today's already November 1st here. But Saturday, whatever day of the week Saturday, or whatever day of the month Saturday was, is when they did trick-or-treating on the base, but they didn't do trick-or-treating in my area, so either way, there was no kids. But nope, it's the middle of the night on the 1st, or early morning, like 4 a.m. on the 1st here. So nope. Sorry. Get my hair back. Get the curl back. Hi, Tammy. I haven't tried to pack mine in. You're talking about the fibers rolling back your hand? Yes. That's really going to help so you don't get too much lashes on your... What else? I haven't really done it because I really liked packing it on. But some people, they do this. They rub it out. And by doing that, you kind of see that you can seed through on the bar here. So you get less on here versus like, okay, so say you stick it in and you come right out, you see how much is on there. If you can also do this, and I just like to roll them back in my hands, that works fine. If you just keep going like this, it kind of takes it so there's less. And you can actually keep going like that. If you keep going like that, you can just keep getting more off. So I think either way it'll work, but basically the gist is to get less fibers on your lashes because there's no reason to get a crazy amount on there. Happy Halloween, Elizabeth. Fibers or hair or something I feel down here. Okay, foundation. Oh my goodness, I got a little fiber stuck. There we go, stuck down there. What do I want to do today? Mix the liquid and the concealer. I'm good. Okay, so I'm gonna shake out my liquid foundation, empty the dropper, big thing. Make sure to shake it up real good. I'm gonna mix my liquid foundation with my concealer today and put it on the brush. It's just gonna give your liquid foundation more coverage. Happy Halloween. Did I do mascara? One eye is always sticking out. To fix that. Do more fibers on the other eye. That's thinner. So like either try to make sure there's less on the one eye or go back, like, cause you can do more layers. Okay, so it's gel, then you do fibers and then gel. You can go back through and then do fibers again and then gel, as long as you're always starting and ending with fibers. Or, oh my God, as long as you're always starting and ending with gel. Don't listen to me. Starting with gel. So if you know this eye's a little bit thinner than this eye, just go back through, take the fibers, throw a little bit on, and then seal it in with the gel again. And then there you go. Okay. Ashley, question. If I'm using the powder puff brush to apply my foundation, can I also put the concealer on the brush at the same time? No. Are you talking about the liquid foundation you're putting on your powder puff brush? No, the concealer is too thick. The powder puff brush is not good to put on the powder puff brush. I don't know what I said. Did I say with powder? I meant the liquid. The concealer is thick. So this is a nice, like, the bristles are close together, densely packed. There we go, densely packed. And they're synthetic bristles, so that's totally different to put the concealer on. But the powder puff brush is super big, super fluffy. If you put it on, it's not gonna blend at all well. Even if you put the concealer on your face and then try to blend it in with the powder puff brush, you'd ruin the brush even more than the liquid already ruining it. Because the liquid, I hope you don't care. Some people use it and they don't care, but it is because this isn't these are real hairs. If you put the liquid foundation in, it is going to cause more shedding of the brush, just so you are aware. Because this is synthetic bristles, it doesn't ruin the brush. So that's why this is meant for the liquid foundation brush, but some people like the way it applies with the powder brush. If you do, that's fine. As long as you don't care that your brush is going to have more shedding. But it doesn't really blend well with the concealer because concealer is pretty thick. So even if you put the concealer all over your face, still use your fingers if you have to, or a concealer brush, or a foundation brush, or the liquid foundation brush, something with synthetic hairs. Like all these brushes have synthetic hairs, so that's why you can use any of these with the concealer, or the BB cream, or the liquid foundation. Okay. Hi Rosalinda. Hi Vanessa. Same for powder for you too, Charlena. The powder does run a little bit lighter, but it depends on the, or maybe you could use, if you, you could probably, let me look at your picture again. You could probably use taffeta. I wouldn't go to velour. Velour and organza are more just different tones. Organza's yellow or orange, oh my goodness, pink tones, and velour's yellow tones. Then taffeta, so they're the same light color, they're the same lightness. But they're different tones, so that's why it looks different. But then taffeta is like light to medium, and it's a neutral tone. So if it's a neutral tone, you can use it either way, if that makes sense. Hi, Bianca. I'm not a makeup artist, if that's what you're asking, Desi. Yes, Ashley, I love the liquid foundation brush. And I like the powder puff brush gives a really nice, I guess, light feeling and stuff with the liquid, but I get more coverage because these are denser bristles. I get more coverage with this and the liquid than with this. Because we, of course, had this only before the liquid foundation brush came out in March. And we got this back in September. So for 6 months, we didn't have this brush to apply it with. They just said, you should apply it with the foundation brush. And then all the presenters are like, no, we're going to use the powder puff brush. And it worked good, but I definitely like this brush better, honestly. But it's all up to your guys' preference. Okay. So, put this on. Just practice, Desi. You don't have to be a makeup artist to play with this makeup. Super easy to work with. Meant for everybody. And I just put tiny little dots, so the darker colors. I mix Velour and Scarlet right now. Mix my perfect color. But the darker one's the liquid, the other ones is the concealer. Gonna stay back. And I just dot it everywhere. By mixing with the concealer, you're gonna get more coverage. And then if you need most coverage in like certain spots, like under eyes or pimples or anything like that, you can use just the concealer alone in those places. The liquid's a medium coverage, dries to a soft powder finish. When you mix with the concealer, it definitely makes a little bit dewier of a finish, but I like to top it off the powder anyways. But it feels great. You're gonna get more coverage, but the liquid works great alone too. It's just only a medium coverage, so it depends kind of what coverage you'd like. And it smells great. If you guys have the liquid foundation, you know it smells amazing. Probably my favorite part, on top of the way it feels, is the way it smells. Do you know how to do the eyeshadow blending? Yeah, do my eyeshadow today. I'm gonna take my exfoliator off my lips so I can blend that down. Exactly, showing now. I used Velour liquid mixed with Scarlet Skin Perfecting Concealer, because those two colors right now make my color. I really love to mix colors to, like, I don't have one color. Like, I just change it up by the day. Like, I can use Velour. It's a little dark for me right now. In the summertime, it's good. Or Velour mixed with taffeta in the summer works good too. And organza works good for me. Like, I can just mix it up and it all works out. It's all mineral makeup, so it still kind of blends into your natural skin tone, especially like after you let it sit for about like a half hour. It starts to blend into your natural tone just by being mineral makeup. But thank you, Mara. Yeah, Shirley did. That's how I feel about the powder when I first got it. And I still feel that way. But when I first got it, I was like, oh my god, I need this every day of my life. And that's why I joined. But that was before the liquid was popular. Actually, I might have gotten the powder even before the liquid had come out at all. What was I gonna do? Top it off with powder, because that's my favorite. So I'm just gonna use the powder puff brush and just do a light layer of the powder. If I'm using the powder alone, I'll use the powder or the brush and or the pad, or sometimes just the pad. The pad's gonna give you the most coverage. That's what comes with it, which is awesome. But when I'm just topping on top of the liquid, I don't need, you know, a lot. Just a nice light layer. We're here 4 years at least. Okay, so then any other areas I need more, I go through the pad. I get a good amount on, and I just pat it in. Get rid of my pimples. Pad is amazing. It just gets right with it. I love this powder. And if you're not getting enough coverage, use the pad. Pad is seriously Amazing. Too girly for you. Oh goodness. Have a good day. Okay, what should I do my lips? I gotta do blush and bronzer, but what should I do my lips? Should I go for the orange red? Where is it? I don't even know which one it is. Here we go. Smashing. Should I do the orange red? Not too much with orange eyes. I don't know. I could do, what's this called? Livid too. That's like orange falling. Or I could do nude. I don't know. What should I do, guys? Thank you, Wendy. Definitely smashing. Okay, let's do some bronzer and blusher. Where's my bronzer? I'm just gonna use a little bit of Sunset today. And I'm just gonna use my powder puff brush just to give me a little bit of color. If you want a little bit more like contour-like, where is it? Use the blusher brush because it's like thinner, so it's better for like contour. Like if I just want a little bit of color, I love the powder puff brush. Just to give me a little bit of color. Nothing too defined, you know? Just a little definition. Smash me, guys. Use a file plank. My black shirt will make the pink pop. That's interesting. I wonder. Thinking smashing. One though. And I'm using Sunset, if I said that already. The lightest color. Just to give me a little color. Dull? Oh, you meant dull pink? Okay. Instead of fall. I think I'll just use Sweet today. It's just their lightest color, just to give me a little bit of color. Just like to do my cheeks and then blend it into the bronzer. Just to give me a little cheek color. And just go through the powder puff brush to blend that all in. There we go. Got some color, got some definition. And that's also why I want to make sure, like I almost like my foundation like slightly on the lighter side, if anything. Definitely don't want it too dark because I always like that bronzer to warm it all up. Thank you, Nikki. Okay, so let's use smashing. Put the other stuff back. I think I'm gonna use a liner first because this Popular liner works amazing with smashing. You don't have to use a liner, but it works. This color is like perfect for smashing. Yeah, I know what you meant, Dizzy. Just the majority rule with using smashing. Thank you, Nikki. Oh, wait, I said that already. I was like, sometimes I try to see if I miss something. Someone presented for you and she just brushed on her nose on her face. Did it look good, Audra? Yeah, surely now. I'll look again. Okay, and you can line, or you put your around like your whole lips. You can use our liners. They're fully matte, non-transferable. It's awesome. But this is the last day of the month, so gotta use our liquid lipsticks. These are of course available for individual sale now and next month and everything. But until the end of the day, just this month, these liquid lipsticks are, you get 3 and you get the lip exfoliator, which is for free, which is an awesome lip exfoliator. It just has shea butter to moisturize your lips and sugar, which is a natural exfoliant. Awesome. These matte liquid lipsticks are awesome. They just released October 1st. They have vitamin C and E in it to keep your lips hydrated through the day. Feels amazing. And you can do thicker, thinner layer. I try to do as thin as possible. Like seriously, like if you saw I wiped all the top off, because this stuff is like super, super pigmented. Crazy how pigmented it is. So you do not need a lot at all. At all, at all. But it feels super soft on your lips. It's like not wet at all because it's matte. It's transferable a little bit right now. It takes about 30 minutes to like an hour to dry completely, and then it's non-transferable. The reason it takes longer to dry is because there's no alcohol in it, and alcohol is what makes it dry quicker. But it feels so soft. It's kind of like a soft, like powdery feel to your lips. It sounds like a weird thing, but it's not. It feels so cool. But it definitely doesn't settle in any dry areas. I mean, the lip exfoliator definitely helped to get rid of any dry spots, but if you have dry spots, like I've put it on my lips when they're super dry and you can't see like stains, if you have dry spots on your lips and stuff, it will settle in those areas, like get more pigmented in those areas than others, but not the liquid lipsticks. Like seriously, they're amazing. They don't settle anywhere. They are very, very long wearing. Okay, so it's a little bit transferable right now. Watch. Take some off. Taking some off. Still on your lips. Still on your lips. So even though it's transferable, like I said, about 30 minutes to like an hour, it'll be non-transferable. But so you can take a sip out of a cup and it's not going to get off your lips. It's going to get in the cup for a little bit. But if you just don't eat or drink for like an hour, you'll be good. And then it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, what did I miss? I was trying to figure out what you were talking about. I forgot we were talking about blush before. Yeah, that's what I feel like. You don't need it everywhere. Just a little cheek color, you know? It's your face. Why do you really need advice on what color you should use? These aren't for my, like, this is for fun. I mean, this is what I'll wear the rest of the day too. And if I really hated the lip color, I could obviously take it off easily enough. But I mean, this is obviously your first time probably watching me, but it's like very rare if I know what lip color I'm doing, I always ask for, what do you guys want? What do you want to see? Type thing. So that's always how it is. It's always how it is for me. So if you don't like it, you don't have to watch, but I'm a very interactive person, and that's the only reason I come on here. I don't come on here just to like I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not showing you exactly how to do it. You can do it your way. I mean, I got some tips and tricks for these specific products, but it's definitely just about having fun. And I just do whatever colors you guys want me to do. Like all of the looks I do are requests, like 90% of them. Like this today was just because it's Halloween that I did my eyes like this, but I always do requested looks. Like that's all I do. So it's just fun. Thank you, Lainey. Oh, Desi, were you talking to Charlena? Not about my lip color? It's because I know the foundation colors, and she's a girl on my team, and she's just learning the foundation colors. But anybody who needs help with their color, I mean, like I said, I've been doing this a year now, like I know all the colors by now. And if for some reason it didn't happen to be a match, like you can return it or exchange it, or if you think something's better, but for the most part, because it's all online, like that's why I help. Thank you all. Nikki, that's good enough. You bought 6. The 4 eventually. I do love this red because it's like an orange red. I don't love like a real red on me, just personally, but thank you, Cynthia. It has like hazel green now? Yeah? Maybe that changed. I'm just used to them super dark. Do you guys have any questions before I get off? And you guys don't have to take my advice, but if you guys need a color match too, send me a picture of your natural lighting. I'll be happy to help you. Like I said, I know these colors like the back of my hand, especially the foundation colors. I know there's always a delay, so I'm gonna wait a second. But seriously, this is the last day to get 3 of these and receive the free lip exfoliator. You save $29 by getting all 4 of them together versus if you bought everything individually. So it's a great deal. It's only till today. Or you can buy anything individually next month, of course. But I love these liquid lipsticks. Like seriously, they feel like heaven on my lips. Thank you, Ashley. Giddy, and then cropped it as the black. Giddy's the orange. And then I use Beautiful blended up. Oh, I need a highlight. Okay, let's do that. Well, let's do that. So I'm gonna highlight with Curious, because for some reason I forgot about that. Where's my liner shader brush? Where's my, okay, here we go. Let's make sure it's clean liner shader brush. Curious, just a highlight under my brow. How did I forget? There we go, just give me a little shimmer up there. Bye, Kelsey. You're welcome, Nikki. Put a little shimmer here, a little shimmer on my nose. And I love to use this. Let's get on the blusher brush and give me a little glow. I love using Curious or Angelic to give me that nice glow. It's hard to see. You see all that versus that side? I mean, I guess it looks like I have a little bit of glow there. But I think that's just the foundation. But I love the way this glows. Okay, well, I don't think you guys have any other questions. But you know, you can always message me if I missed any of your comments, or if you have questions after this, or you can comment in this thread. Awesome, Nikki. Exactly. Definitely. I'm Melissa. Okay. Guys, message me if you have any questions. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for your support. If you guys like this video, too, like and share. Talk to you guys later. If anybody's interested in joining too and working with me, I'd love to help you out. Answer any questions about that. You can always message me, like I said, again, about that, or go to uniquebeautybykayla.com and click join if you want to look at any more information or actually just join. You get 20% off for life, and there's no other fees at all after, so you can do as little or much as you want. The pressed powder foundation is amazing for oily skin. If you have just kind of oily skin, you can use it with the liquid foundation. If you have super oily skin, it is perfect alone. It's a full coverage powder foundation, full coverage in a compact. It is our most full coverage foundation. In the concealer, obviously, it's going to give you full coverage too, but you wouldn't use that on your whole face. But if you have super oily skin, seriously, you won't have to reapply it all day. Primer is a must. It closes your pores, and so that like stops more oil production throughout the day, and it just gives that even layer for your foundation to go on and last all day. So primer is definitely a must. Bye, Mackenzie. Thank you, Lindsay. Bye, Vanessa. Okay. I'm really going to get off now. Please message me any questions. Tammy, if you have any other questions, you can please message me after this too, and I'd be happy to help you with your color or answer anything else beyond this. So talk to you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.